FHA may be the way, so lower mortgage insurance and FHA myths is what we're going to go through. Agents, don't turn away those FHA buyers, and borrowers, please look at the FHA option. It is not bad. So let's kind of go through that today. So last week, what do I mean by FHA mortgage insurance premiums? So whenever you put less than 20% down on a conventional loan, you have to pay PMI, that monthly part of the payment, which is the private mortgage insurance. Well, the same applies for FHA. FHA last week announced those premiums to be dropping. Now you're a little bit more competitive and possibly more in line with conventional financing. So it's a great thing for our FHA buyers. Now, what does that look like to everyone when it comes to a monthly payment? So if you're looking at a $200,000 loan amount, we're talking about $700 a month, which is almost $60, $700 annual savings, which is about $60 per month. If we go up to $300,000 FHA loan, now we're talking about $1,000 a month, which is about $80 to $85 per month, which is annual savings of $1,000. Then if we jump up to $400,000, we're at almost $1,400 annually, which is almost $125 or so savings per month on FHA financing. So it's great news for our FHA buyers. Now out there in the market, when an agent gets an FHA contract, everyone gets scared. There's a lot of myths out there with FHA financing. So here are some of them and how we take them on and why we need to educate our agents and our borrowers on this is not a bad loan. So the first one is MI, mortgage insurance is more expensive on FHA loan. Well, they've gone down quite a bit here in the past week due to the change. Sellers won't accept FHA offers in the market. That is definitely not true. We're educating our agents and explaining why borrowers would qualify, and sometimes it's actually a better option for our borrowers to go with an FHA loan. Another myth is FHA loans have stricter appraisal guidelines than conventional. So whenever there's a major safety issue, yes, that's going to be on an FHA appraisal, but conventional will have the same problem if we have some major safety issues on there as well. Another myth is FHA loans are for buyers with no credit or poor credit and no money. We do loans for FHA buyers with as little as 3.5% down, but we even do them for borrowers with 10 or 15% down and even credit scores into the 700s or 740 plus, because ultimately that may benefit them, this type of program. Another myth is FHA financing is not allowed on condos. Now, FHA does allow financing on condos because we have an FHA approved condo list with HUD that we can go to, and we have the option of doing what's called a single unit FHA approval for a condo. So it's about educating our borrower and explaining them how to go through this process and our agents. Another myth, only first-time homebuyers can get FHA financing. Not true. You can be a repeat buyer. You can currently own a home and then buy another one if you're vacating that. Remember, FHA is for your primary residence. So FHA buyers is not only for first-time home buyers. If an FHA loan is denied by another lender, every lender is going to deny the loan. That's not true. We're one of the top FHA lenders in the country. Just because you get denied somewhere else, we can probably help you out and, see what our options are here at Fairway. You can't have a non-occupying co-borrower on an FHA loan is another one. Yes, you can. If someone wants to co-sign for you, just because that person is not living there doesn't mean they can, not go on the loan, but we can use non-occupying co-borrowers for FHA financing. Or another one's FHA loans have higher rates. This is very important. FHA is right there with our conventional financing. So please, take a look at those FHA options. And then another one is you can't get an FHA loan if you have a foreclosure or prior bankruptcy. FHA loans are probably one of the most lenient programs out there. We will have a waiting period of 4 years with a foreclosure and 2 years with a bankruptcy from that discharge date. So FHA may be the way to go. Agents, don't turn away FHA buyers. Buyers, look at the FHA option out there because it may actually benefit you by going with an FHA versus conventional financing. Thanks again for joining me on Midweek Mortgage Talk. I'll see you guys next week. Let me know if I can help out with anything. Right now, we're seeing a lot of changes in our industry with programs and where we're going with, in the market. So please let me know if I can educate you and guide you through the process here. Thanks again.